turn on the headset. Okay. Before I do that, I'll just say hello and welcome to 2Pixels Plays Tokyo Chronos Part 1. Could be an extended part of our third anniversary. Our main Let's Play is Final Fantasy VII, but we're sort of putting it on hold briefly so I can play this game, which I got recently, and I'm very curious about. And also because we run into a sand bug that I may have to replay the entire portion of the game for. So, yeah. You'll play for a couple hours. Hopefully this won't be like so engrossing that I'll lose track of the time. Hopefully we have the PlayStation camera at a good vantage point for this, but who knows. Okay, we've got a pretty good view here. And see a bit of behind the scenes here. How messy everything is. I have my move controllers at the ready just in case this game requires them. I probably need to wipe the lenses here at some point. Okay. A play area. What? How am I out of the play area? Okay. So we're just using the controller here. Configuring player height. I think we're good. Window height. Text speed. Just go straight to a new game from the config menu. Okay, that's weird. So what is it? It's actually VR exclusive, so this is gonna be interesting. And I barely even play like proper visual novels, so but I've like seen a few like Doki Doki Literature Club mainly. I've seen Danganronpa. This looks art style wise a lot like Danganronpa. So the options is recent view. Also open menu, cancel, triangle, close menu. Ellie, what? Would you get down from the tree, Ellie? Really? What? No, it's not. I just turned the damn thing on. It shouldn't be too hot. It's not even on anything, so... It scrolls. Confirm long press begin autoplay. Show high text, okay.
過去に戻って人生をやり直したい。そうしたら結果は変えられるはずだ。
travel back in time to redo my life, so things would turn out differently.
そう思ったことがあるのは僕だけではないはずだ。
I'm sure not the only one who's thought that.
あの時違う選択をしていたら
If I made a different choice back then,
そうしたら
things would turn out so
今
much
は
better
も
now.
っと良くなっているのに。
So there's no English voiceover. That's... What the hell? No!
でも本当に
How can it be
そう
too
だろう。
hot?
僕は僕でその時その時にベストな選択をしてきたんじゃないのか。
So we chose what I thought was the best... I'm not sure if I should read this or not.
過去の局面に立たされたとして結局また同じ選択をするのではないか。 その結果が今なのではないか。それなら必要なのはやり直しじゃない。最悪を変えるために本当に必要なのは
Okay, so I could turn... What the bloody heck? Turn out the PC... PS... I have it sitting next to the PS4, but... It doesn't feel that hot. Whatever is measuring the heat... What the hell? It just beeped at me. And the whole thing shut down. Do we need to sue the developers of Tokyo Chronos for breaking anything? Like, I barely started the game. I have not been doing anything else. Like, it feels a little hot, but not that hot. Not hot enough to, like, frickin' shut down my entire PS4. And my PS4 is still running, apparently. What? It's ejecting the disc, apparently. Did it freaking break my PS4? I forget. There's a power button on this damn thing, isn't there? Well, now it's yellow. Ellie, what the hell happened? I barely start playing the game, and my PS4 just suddenly shuts off. I moved it further away from my PS4. I don't know, maybe the heat coming out the PS4 is somehow interfering with its ability to regulate its own heat. So I moved it off to the side. I don't know if... or detect how hot it is. It's in the same location it's always been. Like I said, I can move my head this way, but not up and down. At least not like the character model. Oh! Hey, Ellie. No, Goku, don't! The awfully feminine body for Goku, but I gasp for air. Okay, there's no voiceover for this. I come to my senses already on my feet like I was shaken awake. I'd never seen this place. I checked my memories, but I have no idea what this place is. Heck, I can't even remember how I got here to begin with. The last thing I remember is that I got into bed and slept as usual. Just what happened? I tried to recall, but pain races through my head. Am I dreaming here? Feels far too real to be a dream. My consciousness is clear as day, too. I see someone on my right. It startles me. I split and see me, Kyosuke Sakurai. Huh? Just a pane of glass. I can feel an incongruity with myself in the glass. These are glass? They don't look like they're glass. They look like they're like projections. Like it's me, but not me. You know, because I'm not actually. It was supposed to be like a mirror, then that's not moving. His existence feels pale, like it's missing something crucial. It feels incomplete. I just can't accept that being me. Is this a feeling of loss, of something lacking? Did I come here without anything on me? I thrust my hands into my pockets, but there's nothing in them. I check my jacket pocket to be sure. The phone I always carry around isn't there, and neither is the student handbook I've always left in it. What's going on? My voice reverberates for the room, and a sense of isolation assails me. I've been thrust in here alone in this incomprehensible space. My body stands stiff as I get goosebumps. What the heck is this place? What was I doing? Let's just go home for now. Once I get out of here, I'll figure out where this place is. He's wearing the same uniform as I am. And I'm getting a terrible crick in my neck from... I've never seen him before, so he can't be the same year as I am. Are you a first year or a third year? Who are you? I'm Lo, your friend. You don't remember? Guess I'll have to read this. We can't afford to do animation, so we're just gonna... Do he said he's my friend? I've never seen him before. Lo? I vocalize his name, Loe? Although I think he's pronouncing it as low, so his name, but nothing comes to me. I vocalize his name, but nothing comes to me.
覚えてない
I can't remember.
おいおいひでえな同じ2年
Hey,
3
come on,
組
we're
だ
in the
ろう
same
が
class. 2-3, right? Why did you suddenly tell me such an obvious lie? But if I call him out on it now, it might make the mood even worse.
ごめん本当に知らないんだ
Go man, I really can't remember. I really can't remember.
お気楽なもんだよ
Yeah, it must be great to have it so easy.
な何も考えずに臭いものには蓋をして毎日楽しそうですねって言ってんだよ
I said you must enjoy yourself when all you do is shut the bad stuff out without second thought.
何のことだ
What are you even talking about?
なあお前だよ自分が何をしたのか分かってんのか
That's right, you. Do you know what you've done?
さっきから何の話してるんだよ
What the heck are you going on about? What is up with this guy? I only just met him, but it sucks that he isn't even listening. That said, I just can't wave him off and leave him either. I want to at least exchange information about our current situation.
ここってどこなんだ
So what is this place?
そう
Don't know.
どうやってここに来たのか覚えてる
Do you remember how you ended up here?
そう
Don't know.
どこで気がついたんだ
Where'd you come from just now?
さあ
Don't know.
なあふざけ
Hey,
てる
enough
場合じゃ
joking
ないだろ
around.
ここがどこでどうしてここにいるの
I
か
really don't know where this
僕
is or
は
why
全
I'm
然
here.
わからないんだよスマホもないしどうやって来たのかも覚えてないし
I don't have my phone and I don't remember how I got here either.
そりゃお気の毒にでもそれって自業自得じゃねえの
Well, isn't that just awful? But hey, you get what you deserve.
何がだよひょっとして何か知ってるのか
What do you mean? Do you actually know something? He's clearly acting strange, but he is at least a bit uneasy. He seems to have gotten used to this completely insane situation. Fear stems from unease of the unknown, which means maybe he knows something about the current situation.
知ってるよ
Yeah, I do.
ここがどこでどうしてお前がここにいるのかも全部
Yeah, I do, about where this is and why you're here. Everything.
それなら教えてくれよ
Then tell me!
やだ
No
教
way.
える気はない
I don't feel like it.
でも
If you really want me
ど
to
う
tell
して
you.
も知りたいな俺に吐かせてみろよ
Make me! Okay. You...
お前はそうだよないつもへたれて何もできね
Your eyes look kind of weird. You're always like that you could never do anything, worthless.
えもし結果を変えたいのならお前が変わら
You
ねえ
want
と
to
ダ
change
メ
this
なんだ
outcome, but you gotta change yourself.
だから何のこ
What
と
are
だ
you talking about?
そうか
Oh, you still don't get it.
何するつもりだ
What are you up to?
なんだろうな
Oh, might you not know?
よせやめろ
Wait, stop! The scene overlaps with another that I've seen. Gah! My head hurts. What is this? A school roof. Someone stands there. Her hair blows in the wind, then they...
ふざけはや
Quit
めろ
choking around, come back
こ
here.
っちに来て
Feelings come rising up from deep within me. Don't let him fall. I must save him.
ロ
Oh, stop.
やめろ
Lo! You shot a name I don't know, trying to stop his foolishness.
ロ
But
どうやって
how exactly are you say going to save me, huh?
ロ
He fell. He fell. He fell. I take a deep breath. I slowly look down, but no one is there. Who should have fallen? I'm sure of it. Whoa! Scared. What a baka. He probably used some construction scaffolding as footing for his landing. Kyosuke, I'm going to be seeing you again. Oi, Lo! What the heck was up with that guy? What just happened back there? Definitely have no recollection of this place, and it doesn't look to be a dream. Is it amnesia, or did I sleepwalk here? If that's the case, why does Lo know what's going on? I exhaust all the possibilities, but none of them seem plausible to me. Either way, this isn't accomplishing anything. Anyway, let's go outside. Without a smartphone, I can't contact anyone. I don't know where this is, but I can probably figure it out once I'm outside. If I have absolutely no idea where I am, I can just ask. I step out of the building into some kind of back alley. There is a sense of familiarity, but that might just be me. There are kind of similar views within Tokyo. It's quiet. Too quiet. There's nothing else making sound. It seems to be a bustling city area, so why is it that there isn't even a trace of people? Make my way to the alley's entrance. For starters, I can figure out where this is if I can meet someone. Then I can get home. Oh wait, I don't have my wallet on me. Or any idea for that matter. Which means I can't use any public transport, so I'll need to get to a police station and phone home. Someone, anyone. I need to find an actual human. I'm out of the alley. Huh?
Shibuya.
Shibuya! Home of the Shibuya Scramble. Although, yeah, this is very odd. Like, Shibuya, like, there's a reason, like, the term Shibuya Scramble is actually a thing. Like, beyond just name of the game. We need to give people energy. There's a mega sale. There's a new arrival. There's new arrivals. That's about it. I think it's a little less blurry. I reached Shibuya Scramble, Shibuya Scramble intersection, except there's no scramble. I really do remember that alley. Though I don't go through there anymore because I have no reason to. I used to all the time back in elementary. I sigh relieved that I'm just in Shibuya. It's elementary up till now. As a second year high school student, I've been coming to school here. I know Shibuya like the back of my own hand. Wait, what? It just hit me. There's nobody here. Not anyone. Not a single soul. Huh? This is near Shibuya Station, the famous Shibuya Scramble. Yep, there we go. Is this even possible for no one to be here? What's going on? As if time is frozen within Shibuya. the heck? There's clearly something going on here. My body shivers from the terror of that. Could I possibly be the only person left in all of Shibuya? A chill runs from my spine. I can't breathe right. The empty silence is oppressing. The pressure bears down on me. No, impossible! That low guy was there just now. There has to be someone else here. Hello? Is anyone there? I shout. My voice vanishes into the building without so much as an echo. The scramble isn't the right place to be trying this. Maybe I should try it at the station? It's a closed area, so my voice should travel pretty far inside. I can't imagine the station staff, practically fixtures at this point, not being there. From a scramble, I break into a light sprint towards the station. Something enters my field of vision. There's someone squatting beside the Hachiko statue. Another person. I'm literally the moment I see someone else. Excuse me? Actually, should be like, excuse me? When I call out to them, they turn around like they were being reeled in. They stand up as I wave. She's wearing a pleated skirt and a white shirt, the same uniform as my school.
Oi!
Oi! Thank God, a person, a real actual human being.
Huh?
Huh? She doesn't have an actual walking animation. As I get closer, so does she, at great speed. Her face looks familiar.
You?
You? There's no mistaking it. That's you, Momono.
Yo!
I was so scared. Yeah, it's really me. So could you let me go for now? No, I was really so scared. Like maybe there really isn't anyone around. Crybaby like always. That hasn't changed. Around others, you act prim and proper. Because we grew up together our whole lives as a brother and sister, she's always been at ease when we're together and often opened up to me. Yeah, it sure was scary, but it's alright now. Thanks. A stroke of luck that the person I met isn't some random stranger, but you. I feel the most comfortable around her. We've been next door neighbors our whole lives. We went to the same elementary, middle, and high schools too. To think that we've been pulled into the same situation too. Maybe we share the same fate or something. Hey, what's going on here? Where's everyone else? Don't remember coming to Shibuya. I was just sleeping at home and all of a sudden I'm here. You too, huh? Same with me. Did you see anyone else? I've been here about 10 minutes, but I haven't seen anyone yet. Where'd you come from? I was asleep at home, and when I came to, I was in that building over there. I see I woke up by Seinzaka Slope. Seinzaka, eh? Seinzaka Slope is northwest of Shibuya Station. There's a number of trendy shops along the road. This place is entirely stale after Spain. I ended up getting that nickname for some reason. I don't go there as I never really have any reason to. Brings back memories. We used to go there all the time back in elementary.
特別何かあるってわけじゃないのに。
Not that there was anything worth going to.
ガチャガチャがあるよ。
They had gachapon there.
ガチャガチャあったっけ？
Gacha gacha? Was there?
忘れちゃったの？
You forgot? For some reason, you cast her gaze down, looking hurt. Seeing her expression jogged my memory. There's a building with a row of the capsule toys machines outside. There are all sorts of kinds available, and as kids, we often rolled the gacha and traded the prizes we got.
あ、思い出した。あったな。あの不思議スペース。
Oh, I remember, yeah, that weird-looking place. Nowadays, we really don't do that anymore, so we stopped going. I could still probably find those toys if I rummaged around my stuff at home. I think we also tried to complete an entire set together, too.
どうした？具合悪い。
What's wrong, not feeling well?
いや、全然平気。大丈夫。なんでもない。
Oh no, I'm fine. All good, it's nothing.
そう。それならいいけど。
Really? Okay then.
お前、たまに無理するか
You
ら
really
な。
overdo it sometimes. She has a bright, open personality. She also has a lot of friends. However, she sometimes has these solitary, pensive moments. I'm probably the only one who sees this side of her.
これからどうしようか。
What do we do now?
うーん。
It's reassuring to have a companion now, but that doesn't exactly bring us any closer to figuring the situation out. I suppose getting home would be a good step forward.
ユウ、スマホって持ってるか？
You, do you have a phone on you?
持ってない。カバンもないし、生徒手帳もない。あるのはカメラくらいかな。
I'm sure I'm gonna voice everybody, aside from like the thoughts. You takes the digital camera out of her pocket. It's always on hand so she can take photos to remember anything by. She's part of the photography club and she takes such good photos that even laypersons can tell how good she is with a camera.
マジか。僕は何も持ってないのに。
同じようなもんだよ。このデジカメだってバッテリー終わっちゃったらそれまでだし。
とりあえず家に帰ろうと思うんだけど、どうかな？
私もそうしようと思ったんだけど、電車が動いてないみたいなの。
マジかよ。
I completely forgot to consider that. No people, no trains, it all makes sense really. A city can seem so distant, as if it was a separate singular entity that runs on its own. But it can only operate with the cooperation of a huge number of people. Without those people, Shibuya doesn't run. The situation drives that point home.
どうしようか。
We've got no choice but to walk home. How long is that gonna take? I'll probably get home before the sun goes down, but I never actually walked home before, so I have no idea how long exactly. Actually, will going home accomplish anything? The idea of going home was really just based on the assumption that my family would be there and things would work themselves out. Without a single soul left in Shibuya, it feels like there wouldn't be anyone at all anywhere. I'm fairly certain something big is going on. Way bigger than just on scale of you and I. I gasp, anxious. No, I'm thinking too negatively about this. Let's just look for someone else for now. It might be someone who knows something, like Lo. We need to gather more information. Look, there. There's a man on the wing of the building. And so far, I don't really see why this is a VR game.
あそこ、誰かいない？
え、 どこだよ。
ほらあそこ。縁に誰か立ってない？
本当だ。人だ。
We finally found yet another. It's a girl wearing a uniform, the same as our schools. How can you see that except for like that little window there? For some reason, she's by the edge of the roof, looking up at the sky. It startles me again. First slow, now her. Why does everyone keep standing someplace scary?
おい、危ないぞ。
She doesn't sound any signs of response. She doesn't even flinch as she keeps staring up.
ダメだ、聞こえてない。何をやってるんだ、一
Well,
体。
duh, she's like on top of a very large building.
あれってカレンちゃんじゃない？
二階堂。
Karen Nakado, my heart races as I recall that name. I squint to get a better look. It does sort of, kind of look like her.
危ないぞ。
I shout at her once more, and she finally looks here. She doesn't react much, however, and just looks at us disinterestedly. There's some time, maybe she finally gets bored, and she opens the fence's door and goes back inside. What a relief. I can't see her from outside anymore.
カレンちゃん何してたんだろう？
さあ。
Who knows? Oh yeah, I don't need to read that. After some time, the Kaido comes out from the Tokyo building. Tokyo building. A sharply ironed uniform, long flowing black hair, and pale clear skin. Her dignified appearance makes her out to be a level above us mere mortals. I've always thought she was pretty. The red ribbon in her hair suits her otherwise monochromatic look.
カレン、これあげる。これ私にありがとう。
She has the ribbon I gave her back in middle school. Seeing the ribbon always reminds me of that moment. Wait, now's not the time to be reminiscing.
屋上で何してたんだよ。危ないだろ。
Karen and I lock eyes. Her eyes widen in surprise.
え、何？
Nani?
あなた桜井くん。
そうだけど。え、どうかした？
Ignore, did I do something to her? She's definitely on the quiet side, but she'd normally reply if anyone talked to her. I whisper to you.
なあ、なんで僕無視されてんの？
何かしたんじゃないの？京介デリカシーないところあるから。
何かする余地もなかったと思うんだけど。
Karen stares me down from the top of my head down to the heels of my shoes. We used to talk all the time back in elementary. I middle and high school were the same too. But since middle school, she barely talks to me anymore. Maybe I judged our distance wrong?
カレンちゃんも渋谷に来てたんだ。来てたっていうか、気がついたらここにいたのよ。
気がついたらってどういうこと？
最後の記憶は？よくわからない。
So I answer like normal except with me? Seriously, did I do anything to her?
記憶が曖昧で、気がついたらあそこの屋上遊園地にいたわ。 屋上遊園地、懐かしいね。東急ビルの屋上にあるんだよね。
小学生の時にみんなでよく集まったよな。
When we were little kids, the 8 of us often played together there. The park would always be empty, so that was where we often hung out.
カレンちゃん、上から誰か人影見たりしなかった？そう、ずっと空見てたから。どうして空が好きだから。
The sky. Now I think about it, she did look up at the sky pretty often. She didn't as a little kid, but I think it was around middle school she would sometimes just randomly look up. And in art club she would always use sky as a theme for all her work. Maybe she has some kind of strong attachment to it?
なんか人が全然いないみたいなんだけど、何か知らない？ええ、何も。
Even in a situation like this, Karen shows no sign of panic, clearly maintaining her composure. Even though you and I are worried to death from the isolation, she seems completely unaffected. Bet if she were the only person left in the world, she'd get along just fine.
二階堂、どうして？
In an instant, my vision goes completely black. A softness envelops my entire face. It takes me by surprise. I shake my head left and right, trying to get rid of whatever it is, but my sight remains dark.
なんだ
What's going on? My mind's a mess. I try to get you to help me, but I hear a familiar snicker from behind me.
誰だ？
Guess it.
あれ？ユリアちゃん。答え言っちゃダメでしょ。
The veil is finally lifted from my eyes. I turn around and see a girl grinning. She's got a lab coat on. In her left hand is a pretty freaky looking stuffed toy. It's probably what she pressed against my face.
ハロー、桜井くん、桃野くん、二階堂くん、奇遇だね。
So Uriah Togoku says as she gives us a little peace sign.
東国、お前も来てたのか。
こんにちは、東国さん。やあ、こんな状況でも清楚だね、二階堂くん。
東国、ただでさえおかしなことばっかりで頭が痛いんだ。いきなり驚かせるな。
おお、怖。そんないちいち怒らないでよ。こっちとら気がついたら渋谷だし、周りに誰もいないし、不安で潰れそうだったんだから。
全くそう見えないんだが。
Oh, she doesn't have a sort of anxiety in her. Seeing both Karen and Uriah's totally abnormal reactions to showing up in this place is really messing with my sensibilities.
乙女には優しくするべきでしょ。で、これって何が起きてるの？
全然わからない。僕ら3人も気がついたらここにいてって感じだから。
そっか。僕も家で寝て気づいたらファンシーショップの前だったから全然何が起きてるかわかんない。誰もいないからとりあえず駅目指してきたんだけどね。
東国でもわからない。東国にわからないことなんてあるのか？
天才のユリアちゃんにわからないなんて。東国さんがわからないならみんながわからなくても当然よね。なんか荷が重いんだけど。
I've been friends with Uriah Togoku since grade school. He's what you call a prodigy, she won some kind of big physics prize back in middle school and even showed up on TV. Along with all my childhood friends, Uriah is the one who I most trust when it comes to knowledge and critical thought. I feel it feels like you could learn about anything just by listening to her.
何にもわかんないかって言ったらそれはまた違うけど。
おい、何かこの状況で分かってることがあるのか？
ちょっとそんなに身を乗り出されても確証がないからまだ言えないよ。
なんだよ、もったいぶらずに教えてくれよ。
ダメだよ、不安を煽るだけになっちゃったら悪いし。
Did the biblical rapture happen and just me and my close group of friends are the only ones who don't believe in God or something? Just incidentally. Rhea has that side to her, even if she has some info. Unless she's got hard evidence, she won't say anything. A real empiricist. Conversations are never black and white anyway. They just kind of happen. So I do want her to be a little more lax with these kinds of things.
気になる。それでもいいから考え聞かせてよ。それにユリアちゃんの考えならどうせ合ってるだろうし。いやじゃあいいよ。特別に教えよう。
Whatever Uriah says is probably the right answer. She's never been wrong. She grins and mutters like she's spilling the beans on something to us.
人類が滅んだんだよ。じゃあいいよ。特別に教えよう。
For a moment, we're all stunned into silence.
僕たち以外の人類がすべて滅んだ。そして僕たちだけが残った。
We're not exactly sure what to make of what Uriah just said. It's like time is frozen and none of us knew exactly what to say to that. Man is gone extinct? I just can't believe it. With deathly silence that surrounds us within the entire Shibuya, and the fact that it's Uriah positing this, I can't help but think that it really is the case. I mean, if I were a complete pervert, I'd say, well, time to get to procreating, but then you have to think of like how inbred everyone's gonna get if I'm literally the only man alive. Heck, even if I and that other dude we saw are the only men alive. Also, yeah, if I were in her position, we probably have a fairly similar like mindset, I would imagine, because I'm like very analytical and kind of scientifically the way, but that to her extent, I'd be like more like it's possible like we're. I would not come to the conclusion that like we are the only people alive, just like us four. I'd be like more like there's been a mass extinction event of sorts, or I don't know, like there's been some kind of event that has substantially reduced the population of the Earth. And we are one of the, like, we are amongst the few people who survived. Somehow, miraculously. Like, I would not be so grim to think that, like, we are the only four. Because that's kind of ridiculous. Like, if I mean, we're four people who happen to know each other is kind of ridiculous to begin with. Maybe we have some kind of herd immunity. I don't know. It's like whatever outbreak has suddenly occurred overnight. Um, yeah.
みんな死んじゃったんだよ。お父さんもお母さんも兄弟も友達もみんな死んじゃった。
I mean, it's kind of if the four of us can survive, there probably are other survivors. Like, it's a big world. Heck, I wouldn't even assume it's the entire human population. It could be the population of Tokyo, at least, or local area. Like, enough people to make Shibuya completely devoid of life. Yeah, that's jumping to a big conclusion for someone who's scientifically minded. Like, Grant, if you believe in the biblical rapture, then yeah, but like, what are the odds that like we are all the only non-believers? Anyway, what does she mean? That we're the only ones left? There's no way that could be possible. Like, yeah, we're like a layman, and we believe that that couldn't be possible. She is like scientifically minded prodigy, and she's jumping to that conclusion. I don't really buy it. Or could it? The fact of the matter is, there's no one else here but us. It's midday, but the trains are all stopped. And normally, like, bright screens and loudspeakers are silent. Humanity is kind of extinct. Yeah, you cannot come to the conclusion that just because one area of Tokyo that's normally extremely busy is nearly empty. Like, this could be a localized event of some kind. Likely some kind of sudden viral infection or that we're somehow immune to. That has somehow also caused us to become unconscious and wake up here. I don't know. My head is kind of dead. Maybe it would make perfect sense for that to happen. No, it doesn't. A part of me extended that possibility. But it just doesn't feel real. How are we going to live the way things are? Okay. I don't know if she's saying that to bring levity to the situation or because she isn't actually that stupid. Yeah, I wasn't buying it myself. My character may have been buying it, but I wasn't buying it.
人類が滅んでるわけない。いくら東国さんでも、そこまでは断言できないはずよ。
Exactly. Like, the chances of it being all humanity at once, overnight, is insane. In fact, the chances of it being all of Tokyo, except for us four, who happen to know each other overnight, are low. The situation seems to indicate that something of that scale has happened, but even that's kind of ridiculous. Like, we could be, like, it's more likely, although also a stretch, to think that we're somehow in some kind of, that we're all been thrown into some sort of holographic or virtual reality simulation of Tokyo, or of the Shibuya area. Like, that's ridiculous, but maybe not quite as ridiculous as all of humanity going extinct, or... Yeah. I also have to say that, like, for VR, this is... not that well produced. Granted, this is like emulating 2D animation, so... But, like, it isn't really... Like, for example, the stoplights look like cardboard cutouts. That's probably what they literally are in the game. Actually, what's probably the most distracting of it is the one up there. It looks like it should have some depth, like to the. It's like they forgot to. It looks like they forgot to add the side of. I'm pointing. You probably can't actually see what I'm pointing, but it's like kind of in the middle of the screen. It's like middle of what I'm looking at now. Like that one right there. It's literally two-dimensional. Like, both within the context of the game, like, even if it's more a 2D portrait, there should be a side to it that you can see. Like, we're not facing it head on, but it's being rendered as if we're facing it head on. Like, we should, like, you can see there's some depth to it, like, you know, to the object of a stoplight. So, why can't we see the side of that stoplight from this angle? Maybe we are, like, in virtual reality, even in the context of the world of the game. I did check my watch here. Okay, yeah, we have, like, almost 2 hours. I want to be done by, around 9 o'clock. But probably an hour and a half.
二階堂くんは騙されなかったみたいだね。残念。え、嘘ってこと？そうだよ。騙すなんてひどいよ。騙される方が浅はかなんだよ。
I take a sip of water. Where'd my Ellie go? Where's my kitty? There she is. Okay. I guess that whole overheating thing may have just been due to it being so close to the PS4. Anyway, I'm gonna try and... There we go. So it's all a big lie?
そういう心臓に悪い冗談はやめてくれ。
We are really dumb. You have to try getting told that humanity just went... You have to try getting told that humanity just went extinct.
ごめんごめん。でも確証のないことを言っても意味がないことが分かったでしょ。
あ、いや、うん。せかしてごめんな。
そんなの後付けでしょ。からかうために言ったんだよ。そんな証拠のないことで言及されてもね。ほら思い出し笑いしてる。
もう何してんだよ。
It's nice to see the banter between the two. A pretty insanity brought about by the state of events subsides, even just a little, thanks to Togoku. For better or for worse, she isn't the type to read the mood. She just does whatever she wants and brings everyone else into it. Which was somewhat comforting in our situation. Takeda is watching the other two quietly. She's the type who prefers to keep a distance from the usual circle.
なあ、二階堂。
何？
そんなに距離取らなくてもいいだろ。僕が何かしたか？
別に何も。ただ適切な距離を取っただけよ。
Okay. Did she always avoid me like this? Since when, though? Since when did things get awkward between us? Maybe we got along just fine in elementary. Maybe it's because of the innocence that came with our youth. But now we're strangely conscious of each other. At some point, we simply stopped talking and lost contact. Did something happen? What created that divide between Kaido and I? I can't remember.
あれって人？
Are those people?
Eh?
Huh? I already looked.
どこ？
Where? I need to read it. I keep on forgetting that I say not to read it. Unless it's...
ああ、センター街の方にいるね。
Basically, my rationale for all of this is basically that, I mean, I guess if you're blind and or legally blind and can't read Japanese, then sorry. But you know, or can't understand Japanese anyway. Then apologies, but uh, yeah. But you know, my thought is that like in the time it takes for you to listen to them speaking in, or for me and viewers to, uh, you know, listen to it being spoken in Japanese, you're probably going to be able to read it on your own. Like as I'm speaking, or I mean, as I'm like watching this, I usually finish reading what they say before they finish saying it. So I figure that gives plenty of time for you, the viewer, to read it. While at the same time, kind of understanding the intonation and emotion behind the voice acting. Um, but of course, when there's no voice acting for hearing our character's thought, I'm going to read that because I can't count on viewers to read it exactly at the pace that I am reading it. So there we go. But I guess if you're watching this in the background, then sorry. I guess that might be a little more common thing than people being legally blind and watching this. As I look towards the area, I can certainly see silhouettes of people. 1, 2, 3, looks like they've noticed us. They're waving at us. When I squint, I realize it's familiar faces.
Kamiya?
Yep, they're all people we know. They're probably the 8 people, or the 7 people besides us that are part of our circle of friends that we mentioned before. Like, I guess that basically they said like the 8 of us.
と愛ちゃんもいるね。
ユウってめっちゃ目いいよな。
毎日鍛えてますから。
なんで鍛えてるんだよ。写真部だから？
そんなとこ。
Is eyesight really important for being in the photography club? I don't think it's an absolute must. She doesn't seem too surprised that the three of them are there. With all three of them there, their commonalities come together naturally. So that leaves one person possibly unaccounted for. It could be the guy we saw before, is the ape friend, and we just forgot who he was. But anyway, Kamiya, Morozumi, and Kagayama, even in this bizarre state of affairs, it feels normal for them to be together. Ever since high school, the three of them have always been together for student council work.
Oi! いや、驚いた。みんないたんだね。
Okay. So this is a lot of female characters. Though that looks like a Naruto. Is all I'm gonna say. You also got like all the female characters like framed like that, like together, and then the two male. Like that's definitely a dude. That Kamiya is ambiguous. Possibly trans male? Like the voice has the sound of a woman doing his guy's voice.
こっちもびっくりだよ。
そっちは桜井京介くん、桃野優さん、二階堂カレンさん、東国ゆりやさんだけかな。
神谷くんがすでにみんなと言っているでしょう。
すいません。他にも誰かいるのかもしれないと思って。
すみません。
すみませんでした。
諸角厳しいね。そんなに言葉遣いなんか気にしなくていいのに。
確かに神谷くんが言うなら言葉遣いなんて些細なことですよね。影山くん、ごめんなさい。
いや、別に。
変わんないな、諸角。
The usual 180 I've grown used to seeing. Morozumi always takes Kamiya's side on things, like a loyal companion. Since first year middle school, Sai Kamiya has regularly been elected SC president, or student council president. He is like the absolute ruler of the school. So, it is a dude, apparently. And I, Morozumi, always stands by Kamiya's side as a secret aide, or rather as the student council secretary. With those two in the spotlight, Tetsuya Kagayama supports them from the shadows as the student council treasurer. The three of them and I have always known each other since elementary.
それで、この状況は？
こっちもさっぱりだよ。寝て起きたら渋谷にいて、人がいなくて、とりあえず駅目指したら合流したって感じ。
そっか。こっちも同じ感じだよ。目覚めたら渋谷にいて、途中で諸角と影山と合流した。
他に誰か見かけなかったか？
いや、誰もいなくてびっくりしたよ。
Oh, you're just gonna lay in my chair? I'm not using it? Okay. Looks like there really isn't anyone else. I'm completely lost as to what exactly is going on, as always. Still, for just us childhood friends to gather like this goes beyond mere coincidence. There's a commonality between all of us here, that we are all friends since childhood.
一体何が起こってるんだ。
壁は見た。
Did you see the wall?
壁？
鏡の壁見てない？多分渋谷をぐるっと囲んでると思うんだけど。
Mirror wall.
円形の壁ってこと？
正しくは円筒形かな。上にも伸びてたから。
So this is virtual reality within virtual reality. Yo, dog, I hear you like virtual reality.
なるほど。そっか。鏡の壁か。
Either that or someone put up a gigantic mirror wall around Shibuya and trapped us all in here for some devious purpose. That's exactly it. A giant mirror wall that goes all around Shibuya, like big enough to completely enclose the entire district and the subway system? Like, can we check the subway system? It's so out of the ordinary, I can't even imagine what it's like. I gaze up overhead to the sky to see that there isn't even a cloud in sight. I don't see anything resembling a wall.
壁ってなんだよそれ。
Wall? The heck?
さあ。
Okay, I don't need to read that.
ただとてつもなく高い鏡の壁になってて、とても越えられそうにない感じだったね。だから駅を目指してきたんだ。電車が動いてると思って。でも様子を見る限りやっぱり動いてないようだけどね。
My head hurts after being slipped away in this turn of events. Things are already far beyond my realm of understanding. I'll definitely need time to swallow this all. I glanced at Kamiya, who's calmly discussing things with Togoku. I expected no less from them. No matter what the situation, he never loses his composure. Though he said he was surprised, it didn't look to be the case at all. Kamiya inherited his leadership skills from his dad, a big-time politician. He uses those skills to show us the right path to take.
それにしてもこうやってみんなで集まるのなんだか懐かしいね。
ああ、そうだな。
Back in elementary, we were always together, like we were family. Before we knew it, we fell out of touch with each other, and we all went our separate ways.
みんな忙しくなっちゃったのかな。あんまり集まれなくなっちゃったよね。
当然でしょう。誰も彼もが小学生のままだったらどうしようもないですよ。
それはそうだけど、でもやっぱりちょっと寂しいよ。
何言ってるんですか。成長は良いことです。
まあまあ、たまには足を止めて後ろを振り返るのもいいじゃないか。
そうですね。神谷くんがそう言うならたまには寂しがるのもいいですね。何ですか。
いや、なんでもないよ。
Getting into an argument with Morozumi is nothing but trouble. Let's let it slide.
そういえば昔のメンツになるには一人足りないね。うるさい彼が。
The noisy one.
ああ、そういえば。
There's always 8 of us together, and he's always caused a commotion among us, and we love him for it anyway, isn't here.
彼も渋谷に来てそうなもんだけど。
まあ、7人揃ったら
7 of us together.
あいつもいないと確かにしっくりは来ないけど。
Everyone here knows each other since we were kids, But still, to bring all 8 of us together would be another unbelievable coincidence on top of all this. From Central District, it looks like I look and see another familiar face. Hear a voice from a distance. It's one I've heard before. Speaking of the devil, as they say, Machi Koji himself shows up.
すまん、つい嬉しくて。
Hey Ellie.
別にいいけど、驚いたよ。
やっぱり町工事も来てたんだね。
なあ、これどうなってんだ？気づいたら渋谷にいて。
おい、落ち着けよ。みんなそうなんだよ。
It also reminds me of Zero Escape, kind of. Another, I think I watched all the way through it, but I watched some of it. It seems like these games are like all primitive. People fall asleep, wake up, and they're in a weird place.
だから何が起きてるんだよ。
それはまだわからないんだよ。
Like placing the final piece of the puzzle, Machi Koji enters our circle. Now the group of childhood friends is complete. Now that moment, I breathe a sigh of relief. Everyone is here. For some reason, I find solace in that. Nikado looks right at me, her expression blank. It startles me for a moment, and I feel a little embarrassed. Maybe I just wanted to explain myself as I start to do her set, even though she doesn't prompt me to.
なあ、二階堂。
Ignored again. Well, alright. I'll just keep talking regardless.
今からすごくわけわからないことを言うんだけど。
何？
Contrary to expectations, Kaido reacts. For some reason, seeing her nod makes me just a little happy.
なんでこんな風に思ったとか、そういうのは全然わからないんだけどさ。
うん。
なんだか、この景色をずっと求めていた気がするんだ。
そう。
Why are you being so soon? Looking off into some faraway scenery, she stares at them intently. My chest tightens, seeing all this. Ask her why, I don't know. It feels as if this woman is just ever so important. Like I always wanted this for the longest time, and now I finally have it in my grasp. Even though this really isn't anything, even though I've seen this countless times already, how come? I'm here having an emotional moment, and in contrast, Nikaido is just there, poker-faced.
あなたがそう思うのなら、そうなのかもしれないわね。
きっとそうだ。
I get a pretty cold reply back, but after being able to put my thoughts into words, I managed to calm down some. This is definitely Shibuya, but something's clearly up here. If something is probably on the global scale. Really? Global scale. Like we're underneath a globe of an inverted globe of mirror. That has a pretty large scale, but I'm not sure if it's global. If my gut's right, not good at all. What's going to happen now? Despite those doubts, I have a feeling that us 8, we can manage somehow.
あのさ。
Okay, for some reason you had to load that scene. As if she picked up on my gut feel, Togoku steps forth with an uneasy expression. She's always laughing her head off, so whenever she looks serious, we know that things are headed in a bad direction.
みんなちょっといいかな。
んどうしたんだよユリア。
Everyone quiets down, waits for Togoku to continue. Her voice doesn't have his usual playful cheer. Rather, it's carried with a grave seriousness.
みんなに話しておかなきゃいけないことがあって。
話しておかなきゃいけないことって。
ちょっとだけ大事な話なんだよね。
なんだよ。そう前置きされるとなんか怖いだろ。
Real. My intuition seems to be on the mark. The mood is pretty heavy. Manny is extinct. Maybe that wasn't just a joke. She's about to tell us the gravity of her current situation.
この世界に対する僕の考察。
About time for us to face the inexplicable phenomenon head on. Fun time's over.
バラシハ事件って知ってる？
Balashika incident?
ああ、知ってるよ。バラシハ事件。有名なやつだね。
Maybe in Japan, I don't know.
なんだそれ。バラシ派？
Of course we don't know.
ネットでよく話題に上げられるんだ。1988年、ロシアのモスクワ州バラシハで13歳の少年とその母親が行方不明になった。警察が捜索するも痕跡が不自然なほどに見つからず未解決事件になっていた。しかしそれから1年が経ち、近くの森の中で少年の方が見つかった。いや、正確に言えばそれは違う。彼はもう少年と呼べる姿ではなかった。白髪頭でひげを長く伸ばし、まるで不老者のような格好だったらしい。それでもどうしてその初老の男性がその少年だったと分かったかといえば、彼が自らそう名乗ったというのと DNA 鑑定で確かに同一人物と判定が出たからだ。
In 1988?
彼は自分の年齢が分からなくなっていたが、検査から60歳前後であることが判明した。母と2人、誰もいないバラシ派で生きていた。
Do I have What's Balashika? It is an actual place in Russia. Yeah, I don't know. This may be made up for the game. I know. I gotta get the headset back on. My mother and I lived in a balashika that had no one else inside.
彼が言うには
From his testimony, he and his mother had found themselves in a world where everyone else had suddenly disappeared.
世界に取り残され
Okay, I
てし
don't
ま
need
っ
to
た
read
ら
that.
しい周囲はある程度行くと鏡の壁のようなもので隔てられておりそれを破ることはできそうにもなかった仕方なく母と二人で誰もいないバラシ派で生活し50年ほどが経過という話だ
鏡の壁って。
ああ、そうだよ。この世界はもしかしてバラシ派事件と同じなんじゃないかって思ってる。
Like there are a Google search for Balashika incident does not render anything like this, so I am assuming it's a fictional incident within this fictional setting.
いや、ちょっと待ってくれ。それってオカルトだろ？
And why would she believe in that?
現実にありえないからオカルトなんだろ？
Or again, this is all virtual reality or something.
桜井くん、それは違うよ。現実にありえないからオカルトなわけじゃない。科学的説明がつかないからオカルトなんだよ。
同じことだろ。
違うよ、全然違う。科学はこの世界を一部記述できるだけに過ぎない。全部できるわけじゃないんだ。それは科学の傲慢だね。とはいえ、科学で可能性を示唆するくらいはできる。バミューダトライアングル、アガサ・クリスティの空白の11日間、キンロス事件、メアリー・セレスト号、日本の一家消失事件、すべてがそう。一応科学的にどうにでも説明はつけられる。
だからバラシ派事件もありえるって。
Oh no, I can't even mute the microphone. It's probably not quite as loud with that mic, hopefully.
そうだよ。だって現に僕らはこんな現実とは思えない空間に閉じ込められてるわけだし、自分の目で見たものしか信じないタイプの人だってこればかりは信じざるを得ないでしょ。
Skeptical and voiced my dad's towards Togoku. She shot back with the cold hard facts.
まあ安心してよ。バラシ派事件については僕ちょっとだけ詳しいんだ。妹が研究してたからね。
おお、心強い。さすが噂に名高い天才姉妹。
ユリアちゃんちの家族はみんな天才だもんね。
Togoku smiles at Yu's praise for her and continues to explain.
この閉鎖された世界のことを妹はクロノス世界って言ってた。
Huh, you might call it a Tokyo Chronos.
クロノス世界。クロノスってゲームとかでよく聞くな。何かの神様の名前だっけ？
We just need to find the Chronos trigger. Sorry.
時が止まったような世界に閉じ込められるから時間の神の名前をつけたんだ。
それで東国、俺たちは無事にここから出られるんだろうか。
なあ、そもそもバラシハ事件って、その少年はどうやって元の世界に戻ってきたんだ。
May have lived for 50 years in Chronos world, but he definitely did get back home. There's already a president, which means all hope isn't lost.
そうだよね。その人は戻ってるんだから私たちも戻れるよね。ああ、できるよ。それじゃ早く帰ろう。どうやったら帰れるの？バラシハ事件は少年の母の死により世界から出ることができた。
So one of us has to die. Or we can just kill that one dude that none of us know. That's not a bad joke, right?
妹が言うにはクロノス世界は目的が初めて発生する。その目的を満たしたら自然と閉じるんだ。
We literally had to find the Chronos trigger. We literally had to find the Chronos trigger. It should be called Chronos trigger, if not for the fact that it would probably be seeded by Square Enix. But still, which one of us is the Chronos trigger?
つまり僕たちはこのクロノス世界ができた原因を排除する必要がある。
それってなんだよ。
Why are we suddenly... Wait a minute, is that new?
みんなあれを見て。
I am dead. Who killed me? I think I saw that in the trailer. Oh, I got a bronze trophy. Are we gonna get to the actual interactive part? I like to experience one interactive portion of the game before I call it a night. Oh no! I must talk over this because there might be a copyright claim. Oh, 3D effects. But I've been Please don't copyright claim me. This is a derivative work because I'm singing over it. Chronos. Virtual figurine mode has been unlocked. You can select it from the title screen. If I get a copyright claim, can I like copyright claim? I sung over the music. I talked over the music. I made a point to talk over the music. No one's gonna watch this video in place of actually purchasing the soundtrack. So I don't know if I should call it a night here. Again, I want to get to some interactive segment. Like, what time is it? Like, it's almost 8 o'clock. Okay, I can save anywhere, it looks like. Yep, okay.
私たちどうなっちゃうの？
What's gonna happen to us?
怖いよ。
Okay, oh, yeah.
あれは間違いなく犯人を探せって意味だろうね。そして見つけ出した犯人を。
So she doesn't explicitly say what after. It only serves to drive home the weight of the situation. There is a killer among us. We need to find that person and get rid of them. It seems to be what the message seems to be saying. What? That's not... Yeah. That is not good. That needs to be run programmably. It seems to be what it seems to be saying. Like, that's redundant speech. It's not what... It's what it appears to be saying. Or that seems to be what it... I don't know how I put it. There's a murderer here? Well, it could be that one dude we saw earlier. If we trust all of our friends not to be murderers. Although then again, I had blood on my hands earlier, so maybe I'm the murderer? Are we solving the whole mystery of this game, us solving the murder of a person we ourselves killed? Momono, Kamiya, Morozumi, Kageyama, Machikoji, Tagoku, Nekaido. Momono couldn't even ever hurt anyone. Kamiya is an honest, upright sort of leader. He wouldn't do anything something as dirty as killing someone. Morozumi is an absolute stickler for doing what's right. Kageyama is the nicest guy I know and has an incredible sense of empathy. Machikoji would never let people hurt others. Togoku always brightens up everyone's spirits. Nikaido abhors any sort of violence. I can't imagine any of them to be a murderer. Myself, well, I'm a stone cold killer. And I did see blood on my hands at the beginning of this game, so, you know. Absolutely no doubt about it. I must be the killer. I wonder, maybe we're just reading it wrong. But that's what Togoku said, so it has to be right. I don't know, I think she may have killed somebody in the name of science. Still, I can't believe it. I refuse to. Maybe someone here's got a hidden side to them? If that was the case, maybe it isn't so far-fetched. We stopped hanging around each other since around middle school. I can't exactly say that I know what makes them all tick. Did I scare everyone?
Yeah.
Togoku seems to be anxious, based on her expression, so I said, no one reflects to ease her mind. I'm sure even she could tell that they were just empty words. It'd be better if I just tell her what I honestly think.
確かにみんなは怖がってると思う。けど、でもいずれ分かったことだ。それなら伝えるのは早い方がいい。
そう言うと予想してた。
She has a confident look on her face. I recall back in elementary. Whenever Togoku managed to read what I was about to say, she would have the same sort of look on her face as I got flustered. Just as I predicted, that sort of self-assured expression. It's like our conversation was just some sort of experiment to prove her hypothesis. I don't quite like how she has this in the palm of her hand back then and now.
なんだよ。 僕が何を言うか分かってるならいちいち聞かなくていいだろ。
そうじゃないよ。いくら予想してそうなる確率がたとえ 100% だとしても試してみるのは価値があるんだ。
Billy, are you wrecking the seat in my chair?
どうして？
The chances are already 100%. Basically, it's like rolling die that has a 1 on every side. There's nothing to be gained.
それって意味がないことだろ。
そんなことない。頭の中のことは所詮頭の中のこと。試してみて変わることだってあるんだ。
なんで？だってそうなる確率が 100% なんだろ。
それでも試す価値がある。変わるのは相手じゃない、自分だよ。
自分？
君の言うことが分かっていても実際に言ってもらうと僕の心が温かくなる。
なんだよそれ。
だからありがとう。
ずいぶん遠回しなお礼だな。
I say to him, her expression also feels a little off to me. Like her usual capricious demeanor, she looks timid, almost frail. Before I'm able to mull over it any further, I sense that something is going on with the rest of the group.
ねえみんな、お腹空かない？
Actually, I'm feeling kind of hungry. Let's go eat, huh? I'm not the slightest bit hungry, honestly. Feels like my stomach's harder as a rock because I'm all nerves right now. I probably end up tossing out whatever I eat. The Kamiya is trying to play it cool. He can't possibly have any appetite in a situation like this. No, he can be sort of superhuman in some ways. He really might be hungry despite all this. Kamiya likely proposed eating together to help dispel the air of uncertainty around us. If that's the case, then there's no reason to object. We all split up to look for food, as well as to look around the area under Kamiya's precise directions. Machikoji, Togoku, and I head to a nearby convenience store. Meanwhile, Kamiya and Morozumi are staying at the scramble. Seems like there's something they need to set up.
一回やってみたかったんだよ。コンビニ食べ放題。
And then there's me, who hasn't even touched a single item yet.
なんかタダで持ってくの悪い気がするな。
仕方ないよ、非常時なんだし。それに僕たちが食べなくてもこの食料はいずれ腐る廃棄品をもらうようなものだと思えばいいよ。
そりゃそうだけど、でもいい気はしない。
それなら何を買ったかメモっておけばいいよ。それで後で払えばいいでしょ。
そうだな。そうするか。
I'll try to pretty much nothing but the clothes on our backs. No money, nothing to make notes with.
なんだよ。
いや、律儀だなぁと思って。
そう？みんなだってこんなもんでしょ。
少なくとも町工事くんは違うみたいだよ。
東国も町工事もすごいな。僕はとても冷静でいられないよ。みんながいるから。昔のみんながいるからちょっとだけ平気なんだ。
それは僕もちょっとわかるかな。
そうなの
？Oh yeah, I need to read this. I remember she won some sort of physics prize back in middle school, though I forgot the name. And then she went full on in the physics and fell out of communication with us. Tokuku is the sort of person who would get along just fine on her own. It's not as if she tries to isolate herself or avoids this either. She's just as amicable. Despite talking with her again after over a year, I suppose she's the sort of person who isn't as concerned with the particulars of human relations.
一人だとしたら僕もこんな風に冷静に分析できたりしないよ。
東国は一人でいた方がいろいろはかどるんじゃないの？
そんなことない。僕はこう見えて結構寂しがりなんだよ。
まだまだ食べたいものあるからまた後で来ようぜ。
こんだけあれば3日は生きられるよ。
なんか過ごしやすいよな。
天気？
もだけどほらコンビニっていつも暖房か冷房のどちらかがガンガンに効いてるじゃん。長くいようって気にならないけど今はエアコンついてない。
確かに。
It does have a point. The temperature here is just right. It's April right now, so it's a season where you don't really need any air conditioning. Maybe it's because there's no one around that the aircon isn't on. Or maybe.
電気が一部使えないんだよ。おにぎり冷却されてなかっただろ。
え、そうな。やべえじゃん。
まあやばいけど、町工事気づいてなかったの？
え、なんだよ。みんな気づいてたの？
そうなんじゃないかなとは思ってた。渋谷ってもっといつもうるさいでしょ。スピーカーの音がないのは違和感だった。
Just being here has been nothing but uneasy, though. Enough that you wouldn't even realize all the other little things like the electricity. In that sense, I suppose it makes sense that he didn't realize.
そう言われてみれば静かな渋谷ってそれだけで怖いもんな。
東国はいつから気づいてたの？
最初から。でもディスプレイのことがあって迷ってた。
Those monitors. Now that she mentions it, the monitors showed that creepy message. Maybe they actually were running.
そうだ、ディスプレイはついてただろ。あれって電気じゃないのか？
まだ確かめなきゃいけないから何とも言えないけど、でも 70% くらいの確率で違うと思う。
どうして？
ディスプレイにメッセージは映る。でも僕らが使える設備は限られている。そういうことだよ。
そういうことだよってどういうことだよ？
クロノス世界がそういうものだからミッションに特化しているんだよ。今回の場合は犯人探しというミッション遂行に余分な要素は全て省かれている。ライフラインは最低限だし登場人物も極限まで絞ってある。ばかりか記憶でさえも。いやこれに言及するのはまだ早いね。
Memories have been trimmed out. Memories that have been trimmed out. Feels like I just heard something incredibly important there. Perhaps it might be even a hint as to why it's specifically us here in this world. But no, let's not dwell on it too much. Regardless of where you are, there are some things that are best left untouched. Even Togoku decided not to talk about it. Right now, I should just focus on the miraculous coincidence that managed to bring all 8 of us together.
おいおい、わかるように言ってくれよ。俺の頭じゃわけわかんねえよ。
そんなにせかさないでよ。後でちゃんと話すって。
なんだよ、気になるだろ。ユリアはいつもそうだよな。大事なことを濁して全然言ってくれない。
The jagginess is more apparent in certain spots than others. I have to wonder if I was playing this on a PS4 Pro, it would be not as jaggy.
うかもしれないね。
こんなに人が少ないと歩きやすいよな。
Okay. Just saying to myself, I better quit the next scene change. Okay. Okay. Hopefully it's not gonna be too loud. Wow, I can buy followers. I'm pretty sure that's against the terms of service. Oh, cool! There's like a built-in clock. At least when you go into the menu there. That's a nice quality of Anyway, so far my thoughts on this game are that this is like pretty good, decent visual novel, but it feels like um it's um yeah, Ram. What's wrong, Ellie? Oh, you're up there. Okay, you're batting at the stocking. Okay, yeah, I should probably take those down soon. Ellie, you're being silly. Okay. Anyway, um, so far, like maybe when I get to something interactive, it will feel more, like, um, I'll have a better sense of like, why is this a VR game beyond just the gimmick of wanting to be like one of the first VR visual novels? Because so far the VR is strictly presentational. Like that's literally what it is. Like you could play this with like without VR. You need to make a few changes to sort of have the characters sort of irrelevant characters appearing on screen at any given time. But beyond that, like I can see this being like just a regular game with a VR feature. Um, so yeah. Um, but again, I haven't gotten to any interactive portions, so I can't really say like, oh, maybe this aspect would only work in VR. But anyway, that's just my thoughts on the game, like roughly 2 hours in. Um, let's head over